Today I'm going to be doing a Lolita tag video created by R Gorey, the 10 Lolita questions video. Ms. Gorey tagged me to do this in November of 2013, and I told her I would, and it's been 2.5 years. But I really actually was saving it in my emails the whole time to do it. I honestly was. So let's do this. I don't typically do any kind of tagging things, so I'm not going to tag anyone specifically, but if you see this video and you want to participate, just consider yourself tagged and participate. So I'll link the original video in the description below. Now, number one is, what is your favorite bag to wear with Lolita? I have a black Baby the Starshine Bright bag that I use as my daily purse, that I basically never switch out for another purse out of laziness, and I have beat it to death. So it's not really my favorite bag. So this I would say more is my favorite bag. This is a heart-shaped backpack kind of bag. You can make it, you can carry it right here, or you can use one of these straps across the top. So it's kind of a three-way bag, but I love that it's a backpack because backpacks are really cool and they're very useful for conventions. So I love that one. Also, my bestest friend gave it to me, so I love it. Now, the next one is, what's your favorite animal themed print? Mine would be Alice and Her Black Cat by Baby the Starshine Bright. This print is really, really, really special to me because it's my first printed brand item that I ever got. I also went on my first date with my boyfriend of 7 years wearing this skirt. And I also went to my first concert in it, and my favorite singer said that it looked cute. So lots of happy memories. All good memories in all of my Lolita clothes, but that one especially happy memories. Next question is, show us your favorite wig, or if you don't own one, show us your favorite hairstyle to wear with Lolita. I tried wigs for a while. I've already gotten rid of them. I cannot do wigs. I do not like wigs. This is probably my favorite hairstyle to do with Lolita. It might be a little boring, but it's easy. It protects my hair from getting all messed up because I want to grow my hair really long, and it's cute. So that's my favorite hairstyle to wear with Lolita. I do need to try some new ones though. The next question is, what's the most annoying question you get asked by the public when in Lolita? I really don't get annoyed so much. I mean, you're usually really chill about being asked the questions about the fashion by strangers, and usually people aren't terribly rude. Sometimes they might be a little rude, but most of the time I think it's even like unintentionally rude. So the most annoying thing I can think of, and I think I talked about this in another video, is one time somebody asked me who I was cosplaying, or I think they asked me who I was cosplaying, and then they very aggressively insisted that I was cosplaying when I tried to tell them that I was not cosplaying. So I guess even then the problem wasn't with the question themselves, but with their attitude and what happened after the question. The next question is, what's the most annoying question you get asked by other Lolitas? And I honestly cannot think of any response to this question because I get asked a bazillion questions by new Lolitas all the time, and I encourage new Lolitas to ask me questions all the time, and they don't bug me. I just want to help. Also, a lot of people have told me before that they've had people bug them like, oh, how much for this dress, when they're not selling the dress, and I've actually never had that issue. So I really can't say there's a question that's been asked me by another Lolita that really bugs me. Maybe being asked if Milano is okay to purchase from now, just because I've asked it. I've answered that question 100 times. They're still bad. I'm still seeing negative reviews. Nothing has changed. They haven't made any real changes. Number 6, do your friends wear Lolita? Most of my friends are Lolita. Basically all of my friends are Lolita. I'm not really friends with any of my friends from high school anymore, and what friends I have from college, even though we went to the same college, I pretty much met them because of Lolita. I do have a lot of really great Lolita friends though. I really love my Lolita friends. They're really wonderful people, and we have a lot of fun together. So Number 7. What's your favorite coordinate you've worn this year? If we're talking about 2016, I don't know. My coordinate from the Neverland cruise was kind of nice, but I'm not sure how I feel about that jumper skirt. I'm still thinking about selling it. I wish it was the OP. I want the OP. I've said that before. I also felt like my outfits from Katsucon were very, very, very casual, and nothing sticks out in my mind as very great so far in 2016. If we're talking in the past year, though, I really like my outfit for NecoCon Sunday, the day of the tea party. I felt like this was the fanciest outfit I've pretty much ever worn in Lolita, so I really, really liked this. Number 8. What was your first dress or jumper skirt that you ever got for Lolita? The first one that I ever got for Lolita was not Lolita at all. It was a Bodyline dress that I bought through Cosmates back before Bodyline made anything that was Lolita. Like almost 10 years ago. I don't have a picture of me wearing it at all. It was a yellow dress with a pink rose pattern and this weird deep red overskirt thing with bad lace on it. And deep red cheap velvet ribbons all over the place. There's like this, there's just a lot of ribbon. It was weird. So, yeah, the lace was bad, very flat, scratchy, cheap looking. This was 10 years ago, so Lolita was really hard to get a hold of back then, and to learn about it back then. There was a lot more misinformation than actual good information on the internet, so luckily, fewer people are wasting their money like me nowadays. I actually got rid of the overskirt, cut off all that nasty ribbon, and saved the dress in my sewing drawer for years and years, thinking I was going to somehow make it an acceptable Lolita outfit out of it, before finally just throwing it out and considering it a lost cause. I don't know how I thought I was going to do that, but I saved it for a long time. Have you ever handmade an accessory or piece of clothing for Lolita? I think other than horrible first attempts that weren't worth wearing, I've made 4 Lolita skirts. All of them were gifts for my friends except for this one. I made this a while back, maybe at least 5 years ago, and I wear it pretty often. It's kind of nice, and it stood up to the washing machine, so I really like it. Other than this, I've made several bows, pairs of wrist cuffs, and a floral hair accessory I made to match Carousel by Innocent World. I always say I want to get into sewing and sew a lot more, but it never happens. I wonder if it will ever happen. I've got a pile of stuffed altar and fabric to work with right there. It's a really big pile, and I just keep saying I'm going to work on it, and then I don't. So I wonder if anything's going to happen with it. Number 10. Tell us something nice that someone has said to you while you were wearing Lolita. I definitely get more nice comments than people being rude, but for the most part, people don't pay much attention to what I wear. I think this question was intended like, what was something an outsider to the fashion said to you that made you feel all warm and fuzzy inside? And that's probably happened several times, but I can't like think of anything really special off the top of my head. So, I'll talk about something another Lolita said to me. I was at a point where I was feeling really, really crappy about my hair. I can't ever seem to style it, and even if I get it all cute and curly, it falls out so quick. Like, even if I spray like all kinds of hairspray, it just is gone within an hour. So, also, if that wasn't bad enough, I was losing a lot of hair. I had a little bald spot right here. My hair was just falling out like crazy and getting really thin. And then I got diagnosed with hypothyroidism. So it started growing back. But even after it started growing back, I had all these shorter hairs that were just all frizzy everywhere on top of my head, and it looked terrible. So anyways, I was feeling really bad about my hair. And I was headed to the Secret Rose Love Letter Tea Party last year. I got 3 hours of sleep, and I curled my hair, and my hair looked really, really good. And I was really excited about it, and I used so much hairspray. And so my friends come over to my house, we get in the car, we stop at Chick-fil-A 30 minutes into the 4-hour drive, and I notice when we get there that my hair has already fallen out on one side of my head. And I'm like, for the love of God, like, why? And I was feeling really frustrated about it, and I wasn't working on very much sleep. I was not happy. I was trying to have a good time, but very stressed out. So the theme of this tea party was to write love letters to other Lolitas. So you could write a bunch of love letters to whoever you wanted. And I had written one to a Lolita I think is really cool, who I have met 2-3 times in person. So I didn't really think she was going to think anything of me to write me a love letter. But sure enough, I go to hand her a love letter, and she's like, oh, I've got one for you, and she hands it to me, and I was really, really happy. So I'm going reading all these sweet love letters that my friends wrote to me, and I'm reading that one, and she said she really liked my hair, and that made me feel really good. It was like she was like reading my mind, so that was really special. That made me feel really good, and I felt a lot better about my hair ever since then. So, in closing, sorry Gorey for waiting 2.5 years to do this when I was the very first person you tagged. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please go check out Gorey's channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!